And now, Proving Ground Wrestling presents PGW Revenge.
Daddy, are you guys going?
It is a night of history. It is a night of spectacle. Welcome to Proving Ground Wrestling's event Revenge. I am your host, the voice of the GWF. My name is Frankie Pitch, alongside my broadcast colleague, the legendary Mike Daniels.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first night in GWF history that we actually are able to broadcast with our own commentaries. It's a very important night for everyone involved.
That's definitely so. And we're going to open our contest tonight with a fatal four-way number one contendership match for the Junior Championship. Now, these four men have definitely earned their keep here in Proving Ground Wrestling, and they're definitely willing to take it to the next level.
Well, looking at the card here, we have RM Fate, who has become quite the spectacle in the developmental program Gen X, which is just above here at PGW. You have Pierre LaRue, who was exclusive here to PGW, and has done nothing but show off that he can potentially be a big impact player here, along with Aaron Black, who recently got his first 2 wins 2 weeks in a row and has earned his spot in this match. And Ezio Nexio, a guy from Italy, who I don't understand, quite frankly.
Well, let me fill you on the info on Ezio Nexio. He is a rising star in the ranks of the Italy independent wrestling, and he is definitely someone to look out for here in Proving Ground Wrestling, as well as the rest of the GWF universe. These four men definitely have earned their keep to get this shot, but the question remains, who will be the man to walk out of this fatal four-way as the new number one contender to the PGW Junior Championship? That answer will be found out right about now.
Who's your pick?
My pick? Well, it's hard to say. These men definitely have earned their keep, but I'm actually going to go with RM Fate, because RM Fate has proved himself more than any three men he's facing tonight. Not taking away from anything from any of the other three men, but RM Fate has proved himself in Gen X, as you said before, and I think he has the most capability of doing that again tonight.
I don't know, I think Pierre LaRue is going to sneak another one by. I have a feeling. And I think he deserves it probably more than any other guy there. So my pick's on Pierre LaRue.
That remains to be seen. But as we prepare for the Fatal 4-Way match, we would like to remind you folks that Proving Ground Wrestling is a subsidiary of the Gamers Wrestling Federation. We definitely here are looking forward to all the rising stars here in Proving Ground Wrestling, and also its sister promotion back in the States, Livewire Championship Wrestling. And we are definitely looking forward to all the action that both promotions provide you here in the coming weeks.
And don't forget about Gen X, the main developmental territory of GWF.
Very much so.
Speaking of the GWF, this is my favorite entrance in the GWF.
Period?
Period.
Alright.
It's better than mine. That's saying a lot.
That's definitely saying a lot. And for those of you who are not aware of what's coming, of who or what is coming down to the aisle, allow me to verify. This is RM Fate. This man has been a man shrouded in mystery for the past year, ever since he made his debut in Gen X. It was later discovered that he's under the hood actually was a man named Ramon Martinez, who has gone and transformed himself into the creature before you named RM Fate.
Yes, from Borderline Eddie Guerrero ripoff to whatever the heck this is.
Well, whatever the heck this is definitely gotten over, because he's a former Gen X Livewire champion and one of the most hottest acts in Gen X wrestling.
But that said, I think he has the potential to be a future PGW champion. However, you also got to consider the Veil, that he is the right hand to a man known as Amisa Bellator, who will see later tonight the main event.
Yes, that is true. The Veil has definitely left their mark on Gen X, and they're looking to do so here at Proving Ground Wrestling, and wherever else they decide to actually stake their claim. And one thing's for certain about the Veil, anything and everything is possible.
Well, since we're on the topic of the bit, let's talk about them for a second, since this is a long entrance. You got Misa Bellator, the leader, the head honcho, the guy who I faced off with in GPW when GPW was still around. Now GPW is Gen X. You have RM Fate, who is kind of the right-hand man. You have the Mortem Legion, which is a man exclusive to PGW, at least he used to be, Legion, and Blake Venom, a man who went up to the main roster, came back to Gen X, and now is starting to take it by storm. And you have Ivy, who is the wild card in all these matches. Now, I find it very suspect that Ivy is not out here now.
Why is that, Michael?
Well, Ivy is kind of a wild card, so either one of two things is going on here. Either she trusts Fate to win this match on his own, or she has something else planned.
Well, I've known Ivy for years because she has actually been the demonic love interest of the patriarch of the Gamers Wrestling Federation, the demon known as Ice. And if there's one thing you can guarantee with Ivy is that anything and everything, just like the Veil, is possible. But looking forward to this match, going back to this match, I should say, this is definitely going to be a contest where these four men will have something to prove, and this is definitely going to be something that these fans here in Germany are going to be wowed and amazed over, because I know for a fact that these four men can step up their game, especially when they have to deal with the entity in the ring known as RM Fate.
I will agree with you that Fate probably is the favorite in this match, but I'm putting my money on one of the underdogs here.
Well, that remains to be seen. As we wind down this entrance, folks, please bear in mind that this is a subsidiary, once again, of the Gamers Wrestling Federation. We are proud to present this to you here in Germany, and we are looking forward to future events for all four promotions, both Gamers Wrestling Federation, Gen X Wrestling, Proving Ground Wrestling, and Livewire Championship Wrestling. All of them are in connection of the Gamers Wrestling Federation. And now coming onto the ring is a man who is definitely in enemy territory, Pierre LaRue, what would you call him? An elitist Frenchman?
I'd call him an elitist Frenchman, I'd call him a French ultranationalist, I'd call him whatever you want to call him, but I call him good, because that guy is good.
Wow. You definitely staked your claim with him.
I don't know, I like him a lot, I think he has a lot of potential, I think he'll make it far. I don't see him taking too long to get to Gen X, in fact.
Really? Well, let's just see if that road to success that you think is going to happen with this man starts tonight with this fatal four-way.
True. And you know, I gotta respect anybody who calls himself royalty, him calls up the Prince of Proving Ground Wrestling, because as you know, I was the king of Gen X for a while.
That is true. But you can definitely tell this crowd here in Germany is not a fan of Pierre LaRue, much like, unlike my broadcast colleague over here. They are definitely letting him know how they feel. And here comes Aaron Black.
The spoiled rich kid from Greenwich.
Yes, there's not really many words to describe this man that I can actually say on air, but he is definitely very sure of himself since he had those 2 straight victories, even though his losing streak was, well, second to none.
This is true. He was pretty much the whipping boy for the majority of the PGW roster. I've actually had a match against him, in which I won, of course. But I will say this: he may have been on a losing streak and on a winning streak now, but he definitely has a lot of potential. But first, he has to prove himself here tonight at Revenge. Win or lose, he has to stand out, or this could be his last chance.
Is that coming from the higher ups here at PGW?
That's just coming from me.
Ah, okay. Well, like I said, there's not much I know about this man, so I'll let you. I figure it'd be a good idea for you to do much of the talking, but I do know a great deal about the man coming out next. The international sensation, the Italian stallion, however you want to call him, but definitely make sure you refer to him by his name, Ezio Nexio. Now, this guy, I think, definitely has a lot of potential, and he's actually also coming out of the Livewire Championship Wrestling training camp, as well as making a name for himself here at Proving Ground Wrestling.
Yeah, Ezio, he's something different, and that's fresh here, and he's had quite the evolution since he debuted about 8 weeks ago when PGW was first born. I like to see where he goes from here, but I don't know. I just don't get him.
What don't you get?
I don't know. I just, flamboyancy is one thing, but I don't know. I guess I'm just not a huge fan of the European culture with the techno music, and I don't know. Call me old.
Oh, I won't do that. I'll let you figure that out. I'll let you fans decide about that one for yourself. But nonetheless, this man definitely has a sense of style on him. I mean, with his attire and the way he dons his hair and everything, and also the entrance music as well. You can definitely tell that he is a unique individual here in the GWF universe in and of itself. So again, I see big things for this man in the future, but only time will tell if I'm proven right or if I'm proven wrong.
I think he stole my lighting.
You think everybody steals your lighting?
Everybody does steal my lighting.
Will you stop, Daniels? I mean, seriously.
I digress.
All right, referee checking all four of these men. Make sure they're all ready for this match. And bell sounds, and we are on our way. And definitely a nice cluster going on up here. These four men are pairing off.
It looks like Fate's already trying to separate somebody from the group.
Now again, folks, there's going to be a lot of action going on, so we're going to try and call this match as best we can. So
that was a hard knee.
That definitely was a hard knee. So again, if we are not able to get every single thing you see on the TV, we definitely do apologize. But you can definitely see that Pierre LaRue is taking it to Aaron Black, who's supporting some new ring gear, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's definitely some new ring gear. I think it looks a lot better than what he was wearing before.
Well, that remains to be seen, but nonetheless, will it provide him new luck here tonight and actually get him a victory here if we end this fatal four-way match? Ezio's countering RM Fate, and he's taking him down. Now, see, Ezio's not afraid of a fight. I know that for sure, but then the same could be said about RM Fate. Because if he's willing to be as devious and diabolical as he has been in Gen X last season, only time will tell. Beautiful miss by Pierre LaRue, by the way. Only time will tell to see how devious and diabolical RM Fate can truly be here in PGW.
I definitely think that RM Fate's going to have to work his way up to the top here, because as long as he's under the boot of Misa Bellator, I don't think he's going to go very far.
You'd be amazed just how pressure changes a man. You would know about that, wouldn't you? Again, Aaron Black taking it to Pierre LaRue. He's definitely working on that collarbone and trying to wear him down for some sort of maneuver. And outside in the ring, RM Fate has just delivered a nasty bulldog to Ezio.
Well, we'll see if Ezio Netzio's what his fate is. As you know, Fate calls his finisher. Some of us know it as the kill switch, but it's known as the Fate Bringer whenever he uses it, and he's used it very effectively. So I think the first man to get the Fate Bringer will probably decide this match. And I think one of the main goals of this match will be to avoid that move.
Yes, I would have to agree. Beautiful takedown there by Pierre LaRue, trying to wear down Aaron Black's head for some sort of submission. Oh, and he gets countered and gets tossed out like a sack of potatoes by Pierre LaRue. And now RM Fate and Pierre LaRue, well, they was looking like they were going to go after Aaron Black, but now they decided to beat up on each other for a little while. And now Ezio Nexio back into the
that was
equation.
a right hand.
That was a nasty right hand. There's no doubt about that. Pierre LaRue, turnabout's fair play on as far as Aaron Black's concerned. Pressure put to the corner. RM Fate setting him up for something, and
Counter to a DDT.
very much a nasty DDT. And a beautiful Samoan drop out and outside by Aaron Black. And now Ezio trying to get this crowd to warm up to him. I think it's not going to be that difficult to do. Oh, what a nasty shot to the back of the head. Ezio is definitely fired up now. Took him a little bit going, but look at that beautiful sequence by Ezio. He should be going for the cover here to see if he can get the victory. Oh, Fate blocked him.
Oh, right to the stairs.
Right into the stairs indeed. Again, we apologize if we're not able to call all the action. But RM Fate, he's going up top. Look at that nasty leg drop from the top rope. And now Fate soaking in the malice that these fans have for him.
There's a lot to take in. Jawbreaker outside by Pierre LaRue.
And a beautiful DDT. Again, RM Fate will not let him get any offense whatsoever. Arm Fate, beautiful back suplex, and a nip up. Again, he may be dangerous, but he's also cocky. There's the first cover of the match.
Looks like Pierre Lewis coming to stop it.
And he makes it. And he breaks it up. And Arm Fate looks a little bit frustrated about that. Now Pierre Lewis bringing his attention to...
Oh, man, that's shit at Jordan Beck's the champion right there.
It's a modified Beck exclamation point, because that's what Jordan Beck calls that move when he does it. Irish whip outside, nope, going to the apron, and and a sucker shot.
They might be a little upset about Pierre Lewis breaking up that pinfall there.
Oh, wouldn't you be? I know you'd be upset about a situation like that. Oh, beautiful super kick. And again, the arrogance of Pierre LaRue.
He's really rubbing into these German fans. I think these German fans are probably solidly behind Nexio.
Even though Nexio's Italian, but you know, Germany and France usually don't always see eye to eye. It's more of a tendency to see. They have a tendency to be more aligned with Italy than they have been with France. Irish up into the corner.
I don't know if that triangle choke's the best call out there.
No, but it's a good way to wear down Arm Fate, and that's what you need to do to get a guy like Arm Fate out of the equation. Do what you need to. There's a cover.
It's like Fate rolled out of the ring there, taking a break.
Yep, definitely taking a break. Oh, Nexio with a beautiful counter on that arm, and going for an elbow drop.
Aaron Black picking a spot.
Yes, definitely. He's definitely picking you with that Nexio. Setting him up here for a
suplex into a powerbomb.
That's a unique move.
I've seen him use that before.
And he's going for the cover, see if he can put away with this.
Actually, how he beat Mason Porter 2 weeks ago. No! Oh, that was a long 2 count.
That was a long 2 count. Aaron Black is... Oh, wait, you think he'd be frustrated.
That's not the best idea right there.
Now with Arm Fate.
Arm Fate with a powerbomb of his own. And just like that, it's over.
Really? I turned my head away for a minute. What happened?
Arm Fate hit a big powerbomb, and no one stopped it. No one stopped the pinfall, and the next thing you know, there's a 3 count.
Wow, that was a very, well, here's yeah. Obviously, yeah, my prediction was correct. Iron Fate is now the #1 contender for the PGW Junior Championship. As we're looking at some of the replays of the match, maybe I'll be able to actually see what happened.
Maybe just that veteran intuition of Fate came in. Here it is right here. There's the power bomb. You see Nexio there trying to get up. Here comes right in the ring and just doesn't even break it up.
Doesn't even break it up. And once again, Aaron Black's winning streak is killed.
I don't know, maybe Pierre Lewis had a little bit of faith that Aaron Black would kick out. I don't know what his thought process was there, but
regardless, there's your winner, folks, and the new #1 contender for the PGW Junior Championship, RM Fate.